What's up, Power-Ups? My name is Jason, and welcome back to One Up Pokemon. Alright, so today's Friday. We're not going to have face cam today because we're going to do a little graded preview of some of the cards I'm going to send out to be graded. Now, I have 30 cards here that I want to send out to be graded. And then after that, we're going to open up some packs. So we have a Guardians Rising, Evolutions, Unified Minds, and 2 Cosmic Eclipse pack. If you don't know where this is from me out the GX box. I just pulled them out, got the packs. We're going to open them up at the end. But I want to give most of the screen time to these guys, so I don't want my face being up there. I want to showcase how I think the card's going to grade. And I'm not going to grade with PSA. I have cards grading with SGC right now. I'm not going to grade with them. I'm not going to grade with BGS. I'm going to grade with another company called GMA. Now, if you haven't heard of GMA, they're really kind of lesser known. They're not even part of the big three, as some people will say. But I've done some research, and a lot of people do like them. They say the grades are fair. I also seen that people say they give out 10s, which I don't think that'll be the case if they grade a lot of cards and people keep sending it to them. But I'm gonna do this as a preview, and when they come back, we'll see if they agree with me, or if they disagree with me, give them better, overgrade them, undergrade them. But we're gonna have some really cool cards. All of these cards right here are for my personal collection. None of them are gonna be resold, so that's why I'm gonna grade with them. They're a lot cheaper, and apparently it only takes like a week for them to return them to you. So 30 cards in a week, yeah, just to get them slabbed up, I'm pretty happy about that. But you know the lucky egg. We're going to put them on here. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel to catch more Pokemon. We upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Sunday. And, yeah, stick around if you just love Pokemon. We're going to have, what's the new booster box that is out in Japan? The Heartbeat, Legendary Heartbeat booster box. I'm working on getting one of those. We're going to have a whole bunch of Darkness Ablaze when that comes out. I have pre-orders in for that. And we're going to have some PSA returns and SGC returns for graded cards of Pokemon, so stay tuned. But let's get into it. We're going to let the lucky egg soak on these packs. Hopefully we can pull something great. I did pull a full art Charizard from Evolutions. Let's see if we can do that again, replicate it. But we have this first card here. Now this card I think is going to be a possible 10. This is a really good 10 candidate. It might be a 9, but either way, 9, 10. It is my reverse rare Growlithe. So I love Growlithe and Arcanine. They're my favorite Pokemon, so I'm just gonna send this off GMA personal collection, and I think this one's gonna be a 10, so we'll actually set you up back there. The next card is another PC big time favorite Pokemon again. This one might come back a 9. I know it's in the case holder, but these aren't like ones that I really think are gonna be that affected. It might have like a little whitening up there, maybe a 9. By GMA standards, maybe a 10. Each company has their own grading policy and how they grade cards. Reading GMA, this is a 9, easy 9, but possibly be a 10, and it's an Arcanine from Unbroken Bonds. Really cool. Next card. Now we're getting into the heavier stuff. This is from X and Y. This is probably one of my favorite card sets that they released during that generation. And this card, it's top to bottom a little off center. Don't think it'll affect it much. Doesn't have a lot of whitening on it. I think this card could get a 10. So if we flip it around, it is a Swampert Ancient Trait holo card. Now I really love these cards. They're not worth much, but that's why I'm setting up the GMA. Get it slabbed up, protected. It's gonna have the grade on it. I think this is a possible 10. Now the centering left to right here is off, but they do a 60-40, and it might be in that parameter, so it could be a 9, possible 10. And PSA does it too, but for some reason they're super strict on Pokemon with their sports cards. They're not that strict. Their 60-40 is actual thing with PSA. Now this one might get a 9. It has whitening up here, whitening down here, so it's a possible 9. Don't think you'll get anything less. This is another cool one, another ancient trait, cool set, and it's a Sceptile Ancient Trait. They didn't do a Blaziken ancient trait because he got his own EX. Sceptile and Swampert got an EX, but Blaziken already had his out a long time ago. So I guess they decided not to do it. Now that's a piece of lint right here. There is some whitening, like little dots here and there, which I don't think will affect the grade too much. Again, 9 and a possible 10 candidate. This one is a really sweet one. It is a Salamence, and this one's cool. This one deserves to come out, mainly because of the hollow pattern. So this is like a galaxy foil hollow pattern, as you can see, as I shine the light on it. Not really any scratches. And I don't think there's a swirl on this one, but the next card has a swirl on it. This is a really beautiful card. And I love the promos of the ancient traits. Really happy to get this one sent off and slabbed up. And the cool thing about GMA is that they'll take your cards in the top loader. So now I have a use for them. And this next card, another promo card. This one, again, it is a 9 candidate easily. Can be a possible 10 by GMA standards. And this one is another promo. It's a Fearow. As you can see that little swirl right there between its wing? That's cool. And then it has another one right down here. So it's like that cosmic foil from back in the day. Really cool. Love these promos. And love the ancient trait cards, honestly. Next one, same thing. 9, 10 candidates. These are all like mostly 9s. I will have a few that are going to be 8s, lower graded cards. But we have a Regirock promo. That one's cool too. Another one, ancient trait. This is mostly ancient trait. I think we have like 12 ancient trait cards in here. So it's really cool. This one could be a 9 too. It has a little ding, a couple whitening, but it could be a possible 10. You know, PSA used to give these 10s way back in the day. Now they became more strict, so you'll find some 10s that are like this, a little bit of white dots. But this one's a Malamar, and this one's really cool. Another cosmic foil one. There's no scratches on the foil. These were all well taken care of. But I just want to make sure they're safe and slabbed up, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. And another ancient trait. This one's really cool too. Probably one of the coolest arts from the promos. This one I think definitely should get a 9. Don't think there's a possible chance for a 10 because that's a little bit more whitening down there. But yeah, this one's a Sableye, and I really love the artwork there with the cosmic foil. It's really hard to see any swirls on this one because it's really dark, but this one I think should be a 9. If they gave it a 10, it's probably overgraded. But this one should be a 9. Next one, we have more ancient trait, but regular hollows this time. This one also I believe should get a 9. It's not too bad for wear. But just because it's more whitening here. This one is a Dragonite ancient trait. Really love this. I swear this is just like, this is where GXs came from. When they like, oh, what's the next thing be? Well, let's do a GX. How should the artwork be? Well, remember the ancient trait cards? Yeah, let's just do that and then slap GX right by their name. Pretty much that's what it is. Really cool. I do have a few GX cards in here that maybe compare. But here's the next one. Another ancient trait, another 9. I think that's a little bit lightly played here. This one is a Gyarados. And I did actually, this one was used in a deck of mine back in X and Y. It was a Magikarp on your bench, and then attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on your Magikarp. So there was a field card where you could put down, I think it was Magma Hideout, and if every time you put down a bench Pokemon that doesn't have Team Magma in the name, it gets 10 damage. So if you put like 4 Magikarps, it just destroys, and it's each damage counter, so you can get up to 2 per Magikarp. Really good. Another ancient trait, I believe. This one again should be a 9. More whitening here. Maybe an 8.5 at it. But we have Swellow. This one's really cool. I love Swellow. Swellow is one of my favorite bird Pokemon. And I think we have one more ancient trait, or this might be the last. That might have been the last one, but this one looks really good. Again, possible 10 candidate. Could be a 9. And it's Entei. This is the last one. This one is really cool. I love this Entei. I wish they would have done a Suicune and a Raikou, but they didn't. But Entei, really nice, really love it. Now we're out of the ancient trait. This one should get a 9, possible 8.5. Don't think it's a 10 candidate. And it is a Lugia Plasma Storm, right? I think this was from Plasma Storm. Really, really beautiful card. Love to get that graded. So that one I think should be a 9, 8.5. 8. It's not a 10. This one's not a 10. This one's really good. This one is a 9, possible 10. A little bit of whitening down there. Again, slight imperfections from GMA say it passes if it doesn't detract from the overall look of the card. And this one is a Ho-Oh. This one's from Breakthrough. This is not the full art one. I think I have that one, or maybe that one was a promo. But really, really nice card. Want to send this off to get graded. These are all cards, again, all these other ones are full arch GXs, EXs that I think we're not going to get a 10 grade from SGC, PSA, or 9.5 from Beckett. At most, these were 9s, 8s, maybe a 7. There's one card in here that's like, I think will be a 4. But next one here, I think this is a full art one. Slight ding down here. This one, it might pass. That's one slight imperfection. It is a deeper white, but I'm gonna say it can be a 9. And it is a Groudon EX from XY promos. I think there was a 10 with Groudon and Kyogre. They each had their separate ones, and Rayquaza had one too. So get that one graded. Next couple ones are pretty cool. This one definitely an 8. Could be a 7 as well. But yeah, this one's pretty beat up. Wish I would took better care of it when I got it. And it is the Team Magma Groudon EX from Double Crisis. Really, really beautiful card. Really want to get a slab. The front looks gorgeous. There's no scratches on it. It's just the edging in the back, which sucks. So this should be like a 7 probably. Maybe 7.5. But around that area. Really nice card. Next one, I think this was the only Groudon card I bought as a single. This was the only one in this pile that I did not pull myself. And I really like Groudon. This one should probably be a 9, slight edging around. And it is a Groudon Full Art EX from Primal Clash. Really, really cool card. Never pulled Groudon for Primal Clash, and I was like, I just gotta buy it. Next one, I think this is gonna be a Kyogre. We have some whitening around it. This should be a 9, 8.5 probably. Leaning more towards the 8, 8.5. And it is the Team Aqua Kyogre EX. So I was able to pull both of those from Double Crisis. After my first few rips of this, I wasn't able to find Double Crisis at all. It was only out for like a week in my area, and I never found it again. Kind of sucked. But that's how those subset goes. Now we have the next one, which is another Kyogre, and this one should be probably an 8.5. A lot of whitening around there. And it is the secret rare Primal Kyogre EX from Steam Siege. Really, really cool card. Really wish I would have pulled the secret rare Groudon. Never did. Again, Groudon eluded me. I have another Kyogre, but it's in better condition. I might send that off to SGC or maybe BGS. This one is another Kyogre, really cool one. This is from the black and white era, and I think this should get a 9. There's some edging around, but it's not too bad. It's a 9, maybe by GMA a 10. It'll be cool if it comes back a 10, but mostly I think it's a 9. And it's the, I think it's black and white Next Destiny's Kyogre full art. Really, really cool card. Love it a lot. Next one, I think this is Rayquaza now. This one should be a 9. There's more edging, whitening around the edges here. And it is, yes, the Roaring Skies Rayquaza. This one was a nice pull. I love this card. As I was going through my cards to send off to PSA way back in December, still not back yet. This was one I debated about just because it was a Rayquaza. I really loved it. I decided not to because I didn't think it was going to get a good grade. But I'm going to send it to GMA because I want to get it slabbed up. Again, PC. If I'm not going to sell any of these, might as well just send them to one that's affordable, quick turnaround time, won't have to wait, get them back in hand. This one, possible 8.5. A lot more whitening here than this Rayquaza. And it's another one, but this is from Black and White. And I think this is the Exalted, Dragon's Exalted Rayquaza. Really, really beautiful card, full art. Very happy to get this one slabbed up. And now we have, I think this is another Rayquaza. Again, this one should be a 9, 8.5. It's a really nice card. Everything about these cards, there's nothing done with the surface. It's just the back of it, which really sucks. And this one is, no, it's not a Rayquaza. It's the Mewtwo from, I think, the 25th anniversary, the Generations one. The promo. This one's really nice. I do have this in a PSA. And when this comes back from a GMA, we can use this as a comparison to see how their grading standards stack up with PSA. Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. The rainbow effect, nice. So this should be another Mewtwo, another full art. This one was off-centered. Again, by GMA standards, they're 60-40. It is roughly around there. This could be a 10. And it is the Mewtwo GX. This could possibly be a 10, maybe a 9. I have seen cards that are cut like this in the GX form that get a 10 from PSA. But lately they've been stricter on it, which they're changing up. It's all subjective at this point. But Mewtwo GX, really cool. 9, possible 10. Another Mewtwo here. This one should be roughly a 9. There's some whitening down here. Maybe a 10 by GMA standards, which would be cool. Would love to see a 10 on it, but it sucks that GMA and PSA don't have that tweener 9.5, because I think they'll really benefit with those. And this is the Mewtwo from Breakthrough, full art. Really, really cool card. Really cool card. And I think this is probably my favorite Mewtwo card I'm sending off. This is a Black and White era Mewtwo card. And I think this one should get a back. Looks good. Back looks pretty good. Maybe a little ding up there in the corner. So probably maybe a 9, maybe 10. They do state a slight imperfection is allowed if it doesn't detract from the overall aesthetic of the card. And this is the secret rare from Breakthrough. There is another secret rare, but I love this one more because it has Haxorus in it. Haxorus is one of my favorite dragon Pokemon. Probably my favorite dragon Pokemon. And then number 2 would probably be Salamence. But really love this card. Love to see it come back at 10. It is off-centered, but again, 60-40. It probably might be in that range. I wouldn't be mad if I kind of expect a 9, but it has a possibility. This one is a really cool. I said this was from Black and White. This is the one from Black and White. This one should get a like 8.5, maybe 9. It's not a 10. Definitely not. And it's the Black and White Mewtwo EX. This is a really beautiful card. Really beautiful card. Man, the like that shine, that rainbow, really nice. Really beautiful card. Now we're getting down to the final 2. Now, this one I expect to get a 9. It does have whitening on it, and there is a slight blemish on the front of the card. I don't know if it's part of the card or if it's just a printing error. But this card is from Base XY, and it is Blastoise EX. Now, can you see that right there? I'll shine it again. That little dot, I don't know what that is. That was on the card when I pulled it. Kind of sucks. But again, I think this card will probably get a 9. 8.5 around that. It is not a 10. If it does, then they'll deem that maybe that was part of the card. I don't know. But this is a beautiful card. I want to get it slabbed up so I don't have to worry about it again. Blastoise EX. And then finally, this is a card from my childhood that I have kept over the years. Unfortunately, it does have this, but everything else about the card, the back, see, look, even the whitening on the edges. It is off-centered. This is more than 60-40. That's like 75-25. It does have some whitening, but this is a card I pulled when I was like 6-7 years old. It's from Team Rocket. And it is Dark Charizard with a beautiful swirl right there. Now, this card does have scratches on the surface. But we'll take it out. Get a better look at it. It is beautiful. You can see there are some scratches. You can see right there. Scratches right there. It does have like a little tiny crease up top. But I expect this card, and right here, the reason why it has that is because when I was little, again 7, I threw up on my card binder. I was asleep. I woke up, threw up, and it was on my Pokemon card binder, and this one took the brunt of it because this was in the front page of that binder, which really sucked. I was upset, but it still kept the front really nice. Want to get it slabbed up. Again, this is a beautiful card. Still, I think it'll get a 4. Let's see if GMA agrees. But whatever it gets, I'll just be happy it finally gets slabbed. And I wouldn't have to worry about it ever again. So those are the cards that we're going to send off to get graded. The big ones are definitely these 3. The Mewtwo, the Blastoise, and the Charizard. And they should come back in roughly, maybe we'll have the return grades in 2 weeks. So not next week, but the following one, we should have those back next week. Hopefully PSA will be returning. I did get an email saying they're going to return them. So hopefully next week we'll have them back. But now, let's get into these packs. Hopefully maybe we can pull something to send off along with these cards. But we're starting off with Guardians Rising. Not many cards I know in here that are like big. But let's just see. We have a code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Darkness Energy, a Sudowoodo, Field Blower, Choice Band, Phantup, Helioptile, Beldum, Tentacool, Clefairy, Reverse Vanillite, and a Hollow Comfey. Wow, I haven't seen that Pokemon in quite some time. Guess nobody really cares about it. Poor guy. Alright, next pack. Evolutions. Can we pull another Mega Charizard? Imagine. That'll be insane. Whoa, we start off with an energy though. Let's see here. What do we have? Code card. 1, 2, 3. What if we pull like a reverse Charizard? That'd be nice too. Professor Oak's Hint. Nidorino. Super Potion. Energy. We have a Magikarp. Weedle. Electabuzz. Drowsy. Here's a reverse. It is a Slowbro, Spirit Link, and the rare is a Dugtrio. I was kind of expecting a, what's his name? Beedrill. That's right, a Beedrill. Next pack. Unified Minds. If we pull a Rainbow Rare, oh, it's a white code card. I was gonna say, if we pull a Rainbow Rare Mewtwo, but looks like we have a chance to. So, oh, little dent. Code. White code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what we have. We have a Grass Energy, Dedenne, Lurantis, Giant Bomb, Meditite, Noibat, Seawaddle, Skorupi, Wimpod, Reverse is a Giant Bomb, and the rare is a... Hey! It's a Heatran GX. So we put an Ultra Rare. Nice. Can't be mad at that. Beating the odds out of 5 packs. Actually, no, that's... I think those are the odds right there. I think an Ultra Rare is probably out of 5. But nice, we'll set you up back there. And lastly, hoping for a Rainbow Rare Charizard and Braixen. We have Cosmic Eclipse. And terrible opening. This pack just wants to be destroyed. Oh, code. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what we have. Start off with an Electric Energy. We have a Type Null, Island Challenge Amulet, Erica, Azuro, Rufflet, Oddish, Ralts, Sandygast, Armado, and a Wishy Washy GX. Alright. Another Ultra Rare. I have a few of these already. So, Heatran GX is one I don't have. I didn't open up many, what was it? Unified Minds. But finally, our last pack here. Again, packs are opening up pretty crazily. We have, it's a green code card. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's a character card art, so we'll put that like that. We have a Fighting Energy, Cosmium, Clay, Cricketune, Rowlet, Scrope, Pikachu. We have a Teddy Ursa, and Nosepass. Our rare is a Weezing, Blowaway Bomb. And do we have a character card art? We do not. It's a reverse Muck. Oh, you haunt me so, Muck. You haunt me so. But that's gonna do it for this opening. Thank you, for this video, I should say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, the big cards we're looking at to get graded. I'll set them up right here. Actually, look at the camera so I know where they're at. We're looking at these 3 cards being graded. Really, really beautiful cards. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. And until next time, Power Ups, have yourselves a great day. And I will see you later.